Hey guys, so today we're going to be learning about the method of substitution. And for this, I just have like two basic equations that I'll be trying to show you how to do this with. So, first off, what you want to do is you want to sub the first equation into your second one. So that means, when y equals x plus 2, we're going to sub in the y into this y. So you're going to sub this into this. But let's say I know it might be a little confusing, so I'm going to try to make the first equation a little different to better understand this. So you know how y equals x plus 2. Switch that around. Make it so that negative x equals negative y plus 2, or x equals y minus 2. Okay, so this obviously is the same as this. You did not have to change this. You could have left it like this. So now I did this so I could show you better how to do this. So now you figured out x equals y minus 2. Go ahead and sub this x into this x. So does that make sense? If I use this equation, I would sub the y into here, and if I use this, I would sub this into this. Obviously, it doesn't matter what you do. You can use the y first, or you can use the x first. If it's given like this, then you probably don't want to change it and make stuff complicated. You just want to leave it the way it is. So now sub this into this. So it's going to be x plus 2 equals 8 plus 5x. Now, it's just basic math. You kind of unsolve it. So I'm going to bring this over here. So 6 negative 4x. X equals negative 3 over 2. Kind of skipped a lot of steps here. Hopefully you got that. And now, once you figured out what the x is, you can sub this x value into either equation. You can sub it into the first one, or you can sub it into the second one. It does not matter. I'll sub it into the first one because it's obviously easier and less math required. So it's always a bonus. To sub that in, so it's negative 3 over 2 plus 2, which if you don't like to use that, you can obviously just change it to fraction. And this will equal 1 over 2. Now, maybe you're still a little confused and you're like, didn't quite understand how that worked. Then I'll show you how to sub it into the second one. So then to make sure we get the same answer. Plus 5. Obviously, you see how much work this is. And let's just change the 8 to 16 over 2. And the answer, again, will be crossed out. If it's a plus, negative, so you cross it out. So it's going to be 1 over 2. See, you got the same answer as you would for this. So therefore, the y value is this, and with the x value is this. So the point of intersection where these two lines meet is at the coordinate 3 over 2, because the x, and 1 over 2. Obviously, another method is to graph, which you could do, but it's longer, and come on, this is math, not like art class to draw graphs, but still gotta do it, and it's another way you could do. Another method I'll show you guys is the method of elimination. I was gonna make another video for this, but I feel like it's not that hard either, so I could just include it in here. Hopefully you get it. So elimination. This is subtraction basically. So let's keep the same equations, but I kind of want to change it a bit because actually I don't know. Nope, I'm gonna leave it this way. Okay, so y equals x plus 2, y equals 8 plus 5x. Go ahead and subtract this. Because when you subtract it, these y's will cancel each other out. Because you know there's a 1 here and there's a 1 here, but we don't really show it. They will cancel each other out. So I'm just going to go ahead and cancel this out. So my answer would be, you're subtracting everything else too. So you would do, let me just change this around so make my life easier. So, x, so negative 4x, subtract that, negative 6. So, I kind of didn't like the way this kind of played out, because my equations were kind of the same. So you know what I'll do? I wanna change the y. I wanna change this to x, let's say, because my y gave me kind of like a different answer, and I didn't know how to, like, I know how to do it more of a complex way. We're just learning basics. So we're gonna try to do with x. We're gonna try to make these two cancel each other out instead of the y's. So do that, just times this by 5, because you want to make the x the same as the 5x. So that will equal 5y equals 5x plus 10, and y 8 plus. Again, I'm just going to change this. There. Now we have an equation that we can actually subtract or eliminate in this term. So subtract that up, and you get 4y equals cancel 2. So y equals 2. Ta-da! That worked out. But did I just do a mistake? Equals 1 over 2. We got the y. Now we can sub this into, again, either or, just like how we did with elimination. It can be into this one, or into with substitution, I mean, or into this one. So I'll do it with the first one, obviously, and you can go back to your original equation now. You don't have to stick with this one that we had just multiplied. You can go back to your original. So it will be 1 over 2 equals x plus 4 over 2. Change this. And just once again, let's subtract this. So x equals negative 3 over 2. We got the exact same answers as we did with substitution. In my terms, for this certain two equations, elimination was easier. Not in all cases, though. These two were simple equations, so that we could do with elimination like very easily, just times it by 5, and you're like kind of done. But in other times when it's actually a bit complex, when there's fractions, and it's just like eliminating just doesn't help. You know, subtracting just doesn't work out as great as you would like it to be. So that's like what I hate it, but you know, that's it. So thank you guys for tuning in. And as I always say, have a good one.